Hey friends, happy Thursday morning. It is going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Hey guys, I just wanted to share something that was on my heart this morning, something that I really, really hope blesses you as much as it did me. In my Bible study this morning, I was in 1 Chronicles 14, verses 8 through 17. Highly encourage you to read them. It's an absolute gem, but it's a story of David defeating the Philistines. Now, prior to this, we're told that David was anointed king over all of Israel, and he was determined to serve the people with an upright heart because he knew that he was in this position because of God. I just love that. But as any time that God commissions us to do a great work, or when we're in the middle of doing something good for God, the enemy will come at us with all that he has. It's just the way that he does, because he can't read our minds, but he can see the patterns, so he knows kind of what's going to happen and tries to interfere with that. But we have in verse 8 where it starts off that when the Philistines heard that David had been anointed king, they came to the valley. They came full force at David, and it says that David came out to meet them because he had inquired of the Lord, should I go out and directly to fight this army? I'm sorry, I'm paraphrasing. Please read this. It's such a good chapter. But anyway, it says that the Lord said, go, and I will be with you. I will deliver them into your hands. And that's exactly what happened. They had a great victory. But not too long after that, it says that the Philistines were still coming in the valley. And David, once again, he inquired of the Lord, what should I do? And the Lord told him, he said, don't go directly to them as you did last time. Circle around and then fight them in front of the poplar trees. And he said, and listen for the sound up in the trees, and you will know then that I'm with you, and that's when I want you to go out. And of course, once again, because David inquired of the Lord and they were obedient to the Lord, they had a great victory. Do you just love that or what? But there's two takeaways here: that we always inquire of the Lord through everything, the big things, the small things, because the big things can turn into huge things. I got to thinking about that this morning as I'm out here, because anytime I go to a city, I'm in Columbia for a meeting, I will inquire of the Lord, where should I go? I just want to be alone with you. And it's very hard to find a quiet space in a city, but inevitably the Lord always leads me. When I hear, if he says go right, I go right. If he says go left, I go left. And here I am in this quarter mile little path that I'm going to finish up my run in. But always inquire of the Lord, no matter how small the decision might be. But secondly, that the devil never attacks in the same way. So don't rest on your laurels thinking that you can fight your battles the same way every single time. As you can see that, David had to fight this enemy two different ways, but that's what the devil does. The Bible tells that he's like a roaring lion. He's prowling around seeking whom he can devour, and he's always coming up with new schemes. He's always watching and waiting and coming up with new schemes. So we can't fight our battles the same way each and every time, which is the reason that we must follow the example of David, and each and every time, once again, inquire of the Lord. Every time we face a problem, every time we need an answer, once again, we need to inquire of the Lord, and then we need to be obedient to what he tells us to do. This is the key to victory. This is the key to combating Satan and his snares. So guys, I really, really hope that blesses you. I'm going to finish up my run and get off to the meeting. It is going to be a great day.